What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to take the truck on a drive, and you gotta be... So I just get in the truck and I see that we have 13 psi in the tire. This thing takes forever. 13 psi in the tire. They're supposed to be at 37, 38. I don't have a tire compressor at the house, and nobody's here to take me. I don't know what I'm gonna do. It's showing that it was this tire. Yeah. Oh, wait a second. Okay, so if you guys watched Subaru's talking back there, but if you guys watched my last video, you saw that I had a package arrive for the truck, and today we're going to talk about that package, especially with the flat tire. This item will definitely be put to use. And before we start, I just want to show you guys, I've already opened it, I've messed around with it, got it fully charged, so I can show you guys what it's capable of. But just to show you, it fits in the storage of the tailgate. So that's how compact it is. I just wanted to lead with that. But right now we're just gonna open it up and I'm gonna show you what's in the casing. This is everything that came in the box. It all came in this case. I just kind of want to show you what's in here. It is an air compressor. At the time of recording this, I don't know what I titled the video, but you have the charger, and you just need a power bank or a USB port to charge this. Most cars have USB ports, so you can charge it on the go in the car. I charged it with a portable battery pack, so if you have a battery pack, you can charge it with that as well. And then you also get, let's say you're somewhere and this air compressor is not charged, you can actually use the provided cigarette 12-volt charger, which will power it, so you don't need to rely on the battery if you don't need to. Battery's more for emergency uses. In the kit, you also get 2 hoses. You get a black one and a red one. And then you get a needle for like basketballs or soccer balls or whatever. And then a couple of these other little nozzles in here that I probably won't need. And then obviously one for your car, which I've already attached for this video. And then we're gonna kind of, before we talk more about it and the benefits of this, we're gonna put it to test. And I've already got, so you have 5 different presets in here. So you have car, bike, motorcycle, basketball, and a little person one in here. So I've already put my presets in. 37.5, that's for my truck tires. The bicycle one, that's obviously for the bicycle back here. We're gonna air up both those tires. And then I used the motorcycle one for my Forester back here, because it's got a different pressure than the truck tires, obviously. And then we got a basketball we're gonna air up. So we're gonna do 1 tire on each of the vehicles, both the bike tires and the basketball. And we're gonna see how it does, and then we're gonna talk about this product. But let's go ahead and get into it and put this to test. I aired down my truck tire to 16 psi. It needs to be at 38. Or 37.5, and then I'm not sure what I aired down the Subaru to, but it needs to be at 35 psi, which I've preset everything in here, and then completely made the bike tires flat. They need to be at like 50 psi, and then the basketball needs to be at 8. I don't know what it's at now. It's completely empty. So we're gonna start with the truck tires first, and then do the Subaru, bike, and then the basketball. One nice thing about this is it's got pretty much a quick connect. So you put this in here, you twist it, and it's locked into place, and that's it. And then the tire knob, the tire tip just screws in like a normal part. But So this should stop. This top number is going to read out the current PSI on my tire. And once it reaches that goal of 37.5 PSI, this should shut off. I don't know if this will fully shut off, but it'll not put any more air into the tire. So we're gonna hook this up, and then we're gonna see how long this takes to air up. Is that not crazy? In less than, like way less than 5 minutes. And this is a great thing to have. A very affordable, mobile, portable air compressor. Great for emergencies. This is one of those things, you might not need it all the time, or you might not ever need it, but when you do, you'll be glad you have it. And I will link these down below along with a coupon code, 15% off. But let's go ahead and do these other tests. Let's do the Subaru next, and then we will do the bike and the basketball. But let's go ahead and do the Subaru, and since it's kind of definitely a smaller tire, let's see how long that one takes to air up, because the truck tire impressed me. It did not take long at all. Let's plug that up and see what we're at. We are at 22.5. We need to be at 35, so let me change to my Subaru preset. All right, we did that in probably right at about a minute, and I'll put timers on this so we can see in real time, because I'm not keeping track right now. But I'll put timers up on the video, and yeah, we hit 35. So let's go ahead and fill up the bicycle tires, and we'll see how that goes with 50 PSI on these. I don't think it'll take long because these are smaller tires, but yeah, this thing's awesome. And as you can see, we filled up 2 tires and used 1 bar of battery. So you can get a lot of use out of this, especially if you're using this for mountain biking or ATVs, whatever it might be. But let's go ahead and hook this up to the bicycle, and we will test this out. So we are at really flat, like 0 PSI. So let's switch to my bike preset, which is 50. I don't have this hooked up correctly. I may have flattened my tire too much. And I don't think the bike tire needs to be 50, because that is solid. This says 40 to 65 PSI, but I don't think that's correct. Definitely not doing that, because that is solid. Let's see what we are at so we can change my preset, and we're at 18, so we'll go to 18 on the front one. And then to change your preset, you just hit this minus button and you hold it down, and it'll take bigger jumps, but we want this at 18 PSI. I thought 50 felt funny on a bike tire. It literally took like 10 seconds to air up a bike tire from completely flat. That's awesome. And I think I lost one of my little caps. I will find that in a minute. I'm sure I kicked it somewhere on accident. I did, I just found it. But you gotta admit, that's pretty cool. Let's go ahead and test out the basketball and see how quick that does. But we've aired up 2 bike tires, a SUV tire, and a truck tire, and have only used 1 bar of battery. And we're about to air up the basketball. And so either, since we have to change to the needle, either you can unscrew this off of this hose, or you can put the needle on this hose and just do the quick connect. I'm just gonna unscrew this real quick and screw this back on. I'm just gonna kind of keep this second hose as a spare in case this red one gets wore out, which I don't think it will, because like it's solid. But I'm gonna get this needle screwed in real quick, and then we're gonna air up the basketball. The ball says 7.9 PSI. I'm just gonna do 8 PSI. So we're just gonna stick the needle in there. Basketball is a little flat. And then switch to my basketball preset right there, 8 PSI. Boom. Got an aired up basketball. So there you have it. We've aired up a truck tire, SUV tire, 2 bike tires, and a basketball, all using just 1 bar of battery. So you have this thing fully charged, and you won't have to worry about, I could have aired up all 4 of my truck tires with this from a very low PSI, which if you're on the trail in a truck rock climbing, yeah, you're gonna air your tires down, but you're not gonna go as low as what I did unless you have bead locks on. So this will air you back up when you get off the trail. And it's very portable storage wise. I'm gonna actually show you guys that. I already showed you guys that I can store it in my tailgate here, but not just a truck that has that, but you know, you get, depending on what your vehicle is, Subaru wise, I could store it down there with the jumper cables, the glove box up there. Depending on how messy you are in your car, I could store it in the center console, under a seat. I have under seat storage under here I could store it in. I could fit it in my glove box. Personally, in previous videos, I showed you guys my Yeti box. One good thing I like about this is, check this out. It fits right there perfect. And there's another truck part. But right there, close that. Boom, stored. Put it in the cab, good to go. So, like I was saying, you can store it anywhere. Opening the wrong side of my box here. You can store it anywhere. I'm gonna keep it in here just for the sake of having it in the cab, and it's not banging around in the tailgate or anything. But you could definitely store it in your tailgate if your truck has that type of storage. Toolbox, under the seat of an SUV, in the spare tire storage where I have the jumper cables. You can store it anywhere. Very small. And definitely, if you know you're going somewhere, like let's say I want to take my mountain bikes out, I'm going with a group of buddies, I got a backpack, you can take this whole thing, throw it in a backpack, and just have it with you in case somebody needs it. If you're riding ATVs, UTVs, off-roading in your truck or Jeep or whatever, and you need to air down for a little bit to go over some rocks or whatever it might be, you can always have this thing with you to air back up. I know this is made for more emergency use, but I just showed that it's a very powerful and affordable air compressor from Lasfit. And you know, if you're out riding dirt bikes or any situations, this can be charged using a portable battery pack. So you can take this, a portable battery pack, throw it in a backpack and go off-road where you need to go. If you're obviously on a dirt bike or an ATV, you're not going to have a cigarette outlet like you would in a truck or a Jeep. Or if you're on a mountain bike and you need to air up, you're not going to have that cigarette outlet available to you. But you have this thing fully charged, it will last. It'll charge your phone if you need it. It has a light on it, all your presets. And if for some reason this is dead and you're in your vehicle, you can power it with the cigarette outlet, and you're good to go. This is one of those things, you buy it and hope you don't need it, and then, you know, one day you're gonna wish you had it, and you're gonna be like, hey, it's under my seat. It's just one of those things. It's very affordable. I would get it. I'm keeping this one in my truck. I'm getting one for the Forester, and honestly, I'll probably get one for my work truck too. This is definitely a good thing to have. Christmas gift, birthday gift. Definitely good quality stuff, very affordable. I recommend it. I just tested it and proved that it's a good product, and I still have 3 bars left, so I can throw it in here. It'll hold the charge when I need it. It'll be there, and it's going in my box and into my cab. But I hope this video was informative for you guys, and I hope maybe you look into keeping some safety gear in your truck or Jeep, or even just your car. Jumper cables, air compressor, tire hole filler kit, just some of the things you should have. And I'll link this stuff below along with those battery packs. Like I said, use that 15% coupon. Use the word Sandworm, the name of the truck, for that coupon. And I'll put the Lasfit link and the Amazon link to this, and then I will also link the boxes that I'm storing it in, as well as the battery packs I personally use to charge this. And I did test that. I charged it using a battery pack, so it does work. And I did charge my phone off of it to test that aspect of it, and it works great. And I will see you guys in the next video.